What is going on, everybody? I'm going to be making a video going over all the trades that I took in the month of September, securing me I'd say low five figs for the month. Everything was documented throughout all my social medias. I posted every single trade. I'm not going to be going over break evens. I took about 5 wins. No, 5 or 6 wins, 2, 3 break evens. I did take one loss, which I will be going over the loss as well, just not the break evens. Before we get into it, I just want to say this sentence right here is the point of this video. I have tons of patience when it comes to trading. I'm only taking A+ setups. I'm taking all these trades across 9 accounts. So the average winning trade, I would say, is about 3 to 4K. So I'm taking like what, 3, 4 wins, full size wins, and I'm already profiting obviously 10K. And then the rest I'm just leaving in for a buffer, right? Unless if I take more trades. But last month, this is what the last week of August looked like. I didn't take a single trade, which obviously patience is what is going to make me money. Because imagine I would have lost on one of these days or 2 of these days. These trades that I'm about to show you guys, all these wins, they wouldn't have counted. I would have been to get me out of drawdowns. Yeah. Moving forward here, who just texted me? Julio. Moving forward here, we will look at the first trade. So it is a shorts. Well, first off, obviously I took nothing AM session, but this is a shorts during PM. So we will look at that. Obviously I was targeting something to the downside. Okay, there we go. So going into the trade, or into the hourly time frame, this is exactly what I was looking at. Okay, so I come into the chart every single day, or every single time I look, what are we rejecting off of, and why, and where are we going? So obviously, as you guys can see, we are struggling to break above this fair value gap. Okay, this gap right here, we're struggling to break above. I think the black low-key looks cleaner. We're struggling to break above this, right? Let's put back to yellow, whatever. So we're not breaking above this. Also, on top of that, look at this. We sweep, is this equal highs? Not equal highs. We sweep this high right here. We also sweep this high, and we're struggling to close above both of those highs. Okay, we're struggling. We're not displacing. If this was like the 1 minute time frame, this is clear as day to go break even right here. So I'm like, okay, well, if I'm looking at this, I know we're going to go lower. So we make a fair value gap on the way down. But we also take this low down here. So it's like, oh, shoot, we take this low down here, but we come back up and we fill this fair value gap. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, we fill the gap. Internal, external means that we're going to go down here, and we also have some lows down here, right? So from there, I will get rid of this low right here, but I'm just looking for a continuation to the downside to this low, right? It's Asia, so it's not like it's tons of points. One a little heavier. So right here, we have a sweep of liquidity on the internal, right? Internal liquidity sweep. We also, we tap the 5 minute gap right there, right? Very simple, guys. The way that I trade is very easy. Do not overlook this. This is super simple. So we tap it again, boom. Now we come down, clear as day. This is going to be my CISD. Okay, if you guys don't know what CISD is, maybe I'll make a concept video, we'll see. And just like that, so we come up. Where's the start of the retracement? 1 candles, 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, 4 candle, 5 candle, 6 candle, 7 candles. 1, 2 to the downside, we make the CISD. Okay. My stop loss is above this high. I'm targeting just a small little 1-to-1 here. Okay, I think, yeah, perfectly with that low. And I see this candle to the upside. I'm like, oh, shoot. Right, oh, shoot. But then you got to remember, this becomes AKA your order block, whatever you want to call it, right? We get that. And then what do? We hit this low, and then we print lower. And I was like, well, if this closes below that low right there, I'm very interested in not like this low, but also the draw. Like, I don't think we're going to edge it if we close below these lows pretty fast, which is what we do. We close below these equal lows pretty fast. So I'm like, yeah, this trade's going to play out. And then, yeah, pretty much from there, we tap back. What do we tap? I don't even think we tap into anything. Yeah, I don't even think that's anything. Just like, whatever. And then boom, draw liquidity. So yeah, pretty good first trade. It's not like this is anything too crazy. Let's look at the next trade that I took. Obviously 1-to-1. Always. Julio's texting me. This is the next trade is a break-even trade. Draw liquidity up here. I took the inverse of this for value gap because of the displacement to the upside. You guys could count the candles. And then I got break-even from news from gold. Some gold news. This was a random news event. Drilled to the downside and then instantly reversed back up. Pretty trash. Can't do much. Now this is ES. This is a trade that I took. Let's find what day this is. This is the 5th. This trade I got clowned on for taking on social media. Tons of hate comments, which is fine. I made a video about that. Like, I don't care about the hate comments, but what I care about is that this, you guys are going to see how ironic this is, okay? This trade plays out every single day of the week, okay? I don't know why I didn't go break even at these highs. I definitely should have. I think no, this is all-time highs. So I wanted to see price just keep expanding to the upside. This was a Friday, though, I remember, 9.5. So I will be going to ES. But what I'm getting at here for you guys is that this trade that I'm about to show you guys, literally, I took the same exact pattern. I hate to say that trading is patterns, but like, I mean, you guys will learn, right? You guys will learn. I'm not going to say too much, but my entries look like patterns, okay, to say the least, right? So this is the trade that I took. It was pre-market. Let's go to it. It was something. Yeah, it was right here. Oh, it's literally right here. Literally right here. Okay. So this is it. We got to the hourly time frame. Well, obviously, you guys can see that we went to the downside, but we are at all-time highs. We have nothing to target besides going higher. So we sweep this high right here. We're above this high, meaning that we're looking for some sort of expansion, right? And then from here, If we open the 5-minute, we tap this 5-minute gap. Pretty small, but it works. Maybe it's a 15 also. Oh yeah, it's a. Let's see if we tap it. I don't know if we do or not. No, we don't tap the 15, which is fine. We'll just leave it marked though, because we might tap it within this next candle. Maybe. No, we don't. We edge it. Okay. So this is the 5-minute. We tap right here. And I'm not too worried about this 15. I just need us to tap something, right? So we go and we sweep these lows. We tap this 5-minute again. And now I'm just looking, okay, well, we've been chopping this entire time. I want to see a CISD, which is what we get. It's literally what we get. So we go down in 2 candles, 1, 2, and we come up in 1. So I'm like, yeah, this looks really good. Stop loss. I think I had it like right there. And yeah, it was like a $200 loss. And I was targeting 1-to-1, right? Just for a winning day across all my accounts. It was a very small loss. And pretty much what we do is we just BS. We go back up. We make equal highs with this. And I was like, dude, we make equal highs. Like, I know we're going to go back. This was also taking pre-market, which, whatever. And yeah, this is pretty much what we do. That's why I didn't go break even, because my break even point, it wasn't hit, right? It wasn't hit. But yeah, there is that. So I took a small little loss on that. And then if it makes you guys feel any better that lost this day, I longed. Yeah, so if it makes you guys feel any better, I longed this day. So pretty trash. Looking at this clearly is chop. Now, if we were to go back in time and look at this, guys, does this look like chop? No, this does not look like chop. Okay, so I would take this trade every single day of the week, which should bring me to, is it the next trade? No, this is eval. This is CPI or PPI that I took, and then this brings me to the next trade. Oh man, guys, this looks super familiar, right? Guys, this looks so familiar, so familiar. This is 9/11. So I'll explain to you guys what happens. I was getting hated on in these comments, in my own comment section, saying the trades that I was taking, the trade that I took, the one that I just showed you guys, was pretty much like just tomfoolery, bro. Like, I hate to use that word, but I was getting clowned on, guys. Clowned on. Legit clowned on. So I end up taking this trade right here. I'll show you guys what this is. Time is this at 9:37? Bet. So I end up taking this trade. Now, coming into the day, well, obviously we know that we're going to expand. I longed, right? This is ES still. But looking at this, fair value gap right here. Okay, fair value gap. Also, this low down here, we reject. And we have this high right here. And then this high up here. And it's all-time highs. So I know we're going to go higher. And NQ was the more bearish pair here. Let's just wait. We'll wait for, obviously, we know when I took the trade, it was about like 9:37, I think. Okay, so here it is. Let's go back to Discord. Let's look. Is this, I'm pretty sure this is, it should be ES. This should be ES. It should be ES. Oh, no. What am I saying? It's 10:37 because I'm Central Time. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. So this trade that I took, looks exactly like the one that I lost last week. And this is it. Or not last week, but the last trade that I showed you guys. So this is it right here. This is what I traded, okay? Now, if we look at the, like, if we dissect this, open the 5-minute, what do we do again? We tap the 5-minute. We tap the 5-minute, okay? Boom. From there, we tap this 5-minute gap. We're at all-time highs. We know that we're going to go higher. The retracement leg is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles. In 9 candles, we go lower. And in 1 candle, we pretty much take out everything. So my stop loss is on ES. It's always like one point lower. What is that? 1 tick lower, whatever you guys want to say, right? And then from here, I longed. Very simple. And look at what we do. Look at what we do. If I take away this, right? You guys know that I obviously took this. But what's the formation of like a breaker and like an order block, right? It's this right here. Let's get rid of this 5-minute. It's this right here. This is your order block, breaker block, no matter what you want to call it. You see how we never break it? We never go below. We never go below. It's because we respect it, because we're obviously going in an uptrend. Same thing right here. Fair value gap. What do we respect? We come back and we touch it, and we tap the order block or breaker block, whatever you want to call it. And then from there, we just explode the TP. Pretty good trade. I mean, very simple, guys. My model is very simple. I feel as if I should like end the video here because you guys probably know my model now. 9/12. This trade was so scuffed. I'll get into it. I traded news, so my alpha payout will be getting denied. I will go to it though. I will show you guys exactly what I took and why I took it. This was on MNQ, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This trade just overall was kind of cooked. I can't lie. I cannot lie. I was an idiot for taking this. So this is what it looked like on NQ. Okay, I literally took this trade right at 10. So this is what it looked like on NQ. We have this high right here. We have this high right here. And we're at all-time highs on NQ. And looking at like, this is pretty much looking at everything, guys. I'm pretty sure there was an SMT at these lows. I'm pretty sure. But what I'm really getting at is, like, if we were to reverse this candle, we're clearly rejecting off of this low right here to come up to the upside. So, like, we know that we're going to go higher. So let's just fast forward a candle. We end up taking this high right here. So this is the trade that I took. So ignore these 2 lines, right? I'll just delete them. We know that we're going to the upside. we know we are, okay. And obviously this is when NQZ came the contract rollover. From here, I longed off of this candle. Stop loss right here, right? That was where my stop loss was going to be after I entered the trade, right? But there was news this day, and I was an idiot. So I had my TP. I wanted to target this high. I'm pretty sure, not even 1-to-1. Not even. I just wanted this high. Well, my entry. You guys aren't even going to believe it. You guys genuinely aren't even going to believe it. My entry was down here. I got filled all the way down here, and I was able to target 25 points for this trade. And I just had my stop loss pretty much like just below that gap. I got entered in right here, maybe a little higher, but I got entered in somewhere around there, targeting about like 24, 25 points. And I traded during news. I entered during news, so I will be getting denied for this payout. But once again, why did I enter? I really didn't go over why I entered. We know that we're going higher, guys. This is very simple and very obvious, right? 1 minute fair value gap is right here. Boom. We tap the 1 minute displacement, or my bad, manipulation to the downside. 1, 2 candles, 2. Really, I mean, this is considered still the manipulation, like this wick down here, right? But these are like the best types of trades where this candle digs deepest into the gap and then we close above all this manipulation. It's the best. So this trade was, I mean, if we didn't have news, regardless, like genuinely regardless, this trade would have been a winner. Because we clearly are going to the upside. Obviously, we come back down, and then this trade right here as well. This was an SMT on ES. I would not have taken this. My stop loss would have been too big, but I know my students did take this trade, this inverse right here as well. This was also an amazing trade. Regardless, these two trades are A+ in my opinion. Okay, it's very simple. We're obviously going to all-time highs. I longed, and if I would have held my long, don't even make me reminisce. Don't even make me think. Okay, so yeah, we'll look at the next trade here. Going back to, and this is all documented into what I took. This is an eval trade. Very simple, guys. I mean, you guys have learned, like you guys are looking at the way that I trade. We clely tap into this fat 1 minute gap right here. I don't feel like going to this day. Where we tap into this 1 minute gap and we are just accumulating. We go up right here. This is the start of the retracement. We go up in 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. We come down in 1, 2 candles, make the CISD, and I have to go break even at this low right here. So this is a loss / a break even. I really called it break even because I lost, I think, under $100 per. Yeah, it was about $100. Yeah. And then we have this trade right here. So this is 9/17. This is the PM session. I do remember that. This trade was during Asia. This was a very good trade. I secured a winning day across all my accounts here. This was a very nice trade. We were just expanding in PM. So this should have been at what, like 655 around there. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay. So heading to the 1 hour time frame. Was this after FOMC? I think this was, this is Wednesday. So this is after FOMC, I'm pretty sure. So we are clearly, right? Guys, just look. It's literally so simple. You have this fair value gap. You have this low. Is this? No, this low didn't hit. You have this low right here. We're rejecting off of this fair value gap right here. We're rejecting off of, you could say so much, guys. You could literally say so much, right? But we're just going to the upside. So where are our targets? This right here, and this right here. Now, my bad. Why are these our targets? Because these are the peaks, right? If we pull out the line chart, I don't want to mess everything up, but they are the peaks, right? So come to the 1 minute. We're clearly going to the upside. Like, I know we're going to the upside. I know it. So what do? Same thing, guys. Same thing as always. I see a retracement into a fat 1 minute gap. Huge 1 minute gap. Fat. 1, 2, 3. 3 candles to go down. Really 4, because this wick did the same thing. And what do? We close above the manipulation. Oh my goodness. We close above the manipulation in 1 candle. Remember, distribution is always going to be better than manipulation. So I think I was able, because I think this was literally like 5 points, bro, somewhere around there. Yeah, and I had my stop loss a little lower, something like this, right? And what ended up happening was I seen this, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, maybe I just know I secured $200 on every single account. So yeah, I made around like what 1.6 on this trade, 2K, something like that on this trade. So this was pretty nice. Once again, guys, why did I take it? Because we had draws on liquidity to the upside, and we had a very nice entry. The manipulation was very weak, and the distribution was very strong. It's that simple. Guys, it's literally that simple. Like I can't make it easier than that. 9/19. Man. Okay, this is gonna be a rough day. So okay, let's just jump to this day. This was up PM, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, 12:49 at 9/19. Okay. This day, oh my goodness, it was rough. This was a rough day. I needed oh my goodness, my voice. I needed 2 more winning days to secure the payout. And normally I never get super like weird about like, oh, I need 1 more day or 2 more days for a payout. Normally I'm just like very like ready, nonchalant. Like I'm literally like a nonchalant dreadhead. No, I'm just kidding. That was really corny, but I'm normally just really chill about stuff. But I seen what we did. We're clearly targeting these highs up here. These highs are the draw. Okay, I think I have this correct. And I think there was some sort of SMT at these lows. I don't want to pull up ES because it'll mess up the replay. But what do we end up doing? We end up, obviously, if there's an SMT down here, then we're going to go to the upside and we're going to come to this high up here, right? It just makes sense. So from here, what I did, I had this high marked out, and I see that we're going to the upside. I'm sitting on the charts. I'm waiting. Let me see what time these entries were at, just so I remember. About 49. Was there a high to the left also, or is this all-time highs? Yeah, no, that was pretty much it. Okay, bet. So I know that we're gonna go. I know that we're gonna be going to all-time highs, and we pretty much are just chopping, right? We pretty much are just chopping. Now we're at all-time highs. We take this, right? So what do I see? Where's my entry? There's a 1 minute fair value gap around like 12.15. This it right here. I think this is the gap that we make. Bro, I feel like this is what I took. Hold on, guys. Why am I being a bit slow? Yeah. Okay. So I entered. Okay, yes, here we go. This is so annoying. Okay, here we go. So I entered on ES. I entered on ES on accident on this trade right here. Before we took the high, I entered. This was it right here. Stop loss down here. And I think I was targeting points. I think I wanted like 20 points for a $400 day across all 9 of my accounts. And I entered on, I was meaning to enter on NQ, I entered on ES instead. So boom, considered a loss right there, right? But really break even. And then right after that, right after I entered right there, I re-entered. Like, guys, I literally just tilted. Like that's the best way to put it. Guys, I literally just tilted. What did I end up seeing? If we go back in time right here, we had a internal SMT, a very small SMT right here, making this a CISD, making this leg right here, the CISD formed right here. And I entered, once again, targeting points. It's all-time highs. I wanted 20 points, right? Sometimes I won't do one-to-one. And what happens? I low-key got burned. I trailed stop after I seen this candle outside. I trailed it just like a small amount. So this, like, once again, like, guys, these losses, like, oh, I took another trade that I won, right? I took another trade. Let's look. Clearly, we inversed this gap with speed. Let me just make sure this is this is the correct one that I took. And then I bought in right here, seeing this inverse, and same thing. I took a very, very small one. Like, let me just make sure this goes to TP. Or no, was it this right here? Yeah, I think it was this right here. My bad. This is what I took. Once again, like I said, a very small one. I targeted 1-to-1 on this, and I exited because I didn't like the wick, right? So what I'm getting at here is, like, that small little loss that I took, like, this is literally just to get like winning days for my accounts, right? So just very small losses, and then obviously now we're going to be getting into, I obviously gave like a fat rant, and now we're going to be getting into the trades that I went full size with, or I was able to go full size with. These obviously were like filler trades. QH, I did not mean to do that. We must go to 925. And this was during AM. Okay. So that was kind of like a little tilt day. Like, I really can't say much. Obviously, I really don't know what to say. This was right at 10. So let's see. I think I was targeting a fair value gap here. There had to have been a SMT at the lows. Yeah, I think that like I said, guys, I can't pull up ES, otherwise I'll get messed up. But we have these 1 hour gaps that we're targeting. Okay, these 2 1 hour gaps are pretty good to target, and if we have SMT at the lows, that means that I'm pretty sure this is a very small gap, isn't it? No, it's not. Let's just wait. Okay, so what I was getting at was we have these gaps that we're going to be targeting. There was SMT at the lows making us go higher, and what ended up happening was I'm pretty sure we edged this high right here, and then we dig deep into this fair value gap right here. We dig pretty deep into it, and I obviously know that this is the draw up here. And once again, it looks the same every single time, guys. It literally just looks the same. Like, you guys probably know my exact model now. Stop loss below the low, TP at the fair value gap, volume picked up. Like, how many points I'm catching here. And I think I targeted the top of the gap to secure, and then boom, this was $500 across 9 accounts. So pretty good trade there. Guys, I mean, like, I really can't say much. I honestly can't. These trades are very simple, and these trades are very easy. Like, it's just trading with trend and waiting for a good retracement, making sure that it's good. So pretty good trade there. And then I obviously was preaching in here. Ignore my chopped but I took this trade right here. So this is to secure the payout. And then I obviously was just preaching in the Discord again, 926. So this is in the PM. I remember I stayed on the charts all day to literally wait for this. Let's go to 9. Okay, I gotta get on the hour. 926. I waited for these longs, bro. I genuinely waited. Okay, let's see if I can see the setup. All right, here we go. So heading to the 1 hour, right? Obviously, you guys could see that we went to the upside, but what are we doing to go to the upside? Like, how are we getting there, right? What I do, low down here, high right here, high right here. I'm trying to catch the move to the upside, right? I know that price is going to be going higher. So what do? Get on right here. And guys, once again, very simple. Fat 1 minute. We inverse it with speed. And boom. I literally just entered. I literally just entered. Guys, I'm not like gatekeeping or hiding anything. I know I think I targeted what, 25 or 20 points, something like that. And we just literally just explode. Yep, that was TP right there. And I'm pretty sure we go back up and we take the high. So yeah, guys, that is, I mean, wow, that's pretty much it. That's the trade that I took. This video is pretty long. I'm not going to be going over the trade that I wanted to take today. This was a pretty good video. I mean, I kind of exposed my model. I exposed the way that I trade. I mean, it is what it is. These are all the trades that I took. If you guys are interested in trading with me live, I don't want to say I do signals, but I do. I do give out. I say when I'm going to trade. If you guys are interested in learning the model, I have everything down below. Discounts, community, free community, obviously. All that stuff is going to be down below. I'll have all my links and everything about me down there. But yeah, if you guys aren't tapped into the other YouTube videos, I'm trying to make a YouTube video. I'm trying to make one a day, maybe even two a day. Yeah, so feel free to tap into those. If you guys could like and sub, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, super sorry for no face cam, guys. My face cam doesn't work. Sorry if you guys got super bored of this, but yeah, hopefully this helped you guys, and I will catch you boys probably in the next psychology video. So yeah, see you.